Hey guys, LevelCap here. Today I've got some exclusive footage of the Battlefield 4 map called Propaganda, the one that is available in the new Dragon's Teeth DLC. The map itself is supposed to be the North Korean city of Pyongyang, and you'll notice that based on a lot of the monuments that are sitting around the map. Although no major Levolution events seem to be present, there is a train that moves through the middle of the map that will simply obliterate anything that gets in its way. Tanks, jeeps, whatever you park in there is not going to survive a train ram. The map takes place at winter time, so snow camos look like they're going to actually be pretty useful here, and there's actually a surprising amount of destructible environments. Plenty of buildings that you can blow up, especially the ones that surround some of the flags near the train. Infantry players should really enjoy this map because they have really toned it down on the vehicles. Sure, there's a bunch of transport vehicles and a few heavy armors here and there, but as far as air vehicles go, there are no helicopters or jets to be seen. The Conquest Large version of this map has 5 capture points, and one great thing about it is that there isn't a ton of vertical gameplay. Second stories are available in a lot of the destructible buildings, but nothing really too much beyond that. And I really like that. Even though there's a lot of big buildings here, I didn't see any rooftop camping the whole time I was playing. The size of the map is quite good, but the distance between capture points is not too extreme, so even if you are playing on foot, it shouldn't take you too long to get between capture points. Generally speaking though, you will probably want to run with medium to long range weapons. Even though there are some close quarter environments here, a lot of it's going to be running across big open areas, and that's where you're going to need something that can deal with people at longer ranges. Engineers are going to be a particularly favorable class on this map because of all the destructible buildings that they can take down with their RPGs, but also to deal with those pesky tanks. Now, once a tank gets loose in this map, and if he runs into a bunch of assault players, it's going to have an easy time mopping up a lot of kills. So I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of engineers on this map. I'm also quite curious to see what some of the good sniping points are for recon, because the highway does provide an extremely long and open area. Visually speaking, the map looks gorgeous. I really appreciate the attention to detail with these small amounts of frozen water on the ground reflecting the sky and environment around it. The monuments are also very impressive looking, and it's kind of cool that they put some of the cooler ones right next to some key capture points. Each of the capture points seems to offer different types of gameplay. Some will be very favorable to vehicles, other very favorable to infantry. Some have tons of destructive environment around them, others have a lot of big buildings that you can't really do much to. Without a doubt, this is one of my favorite new maps. Visually speaking, I love the look of it. It's a completely new environment that doesn't feel like any other city that I've seen in a Battlefield game, and it also seems really well balanced with a good focus on infantry, a little bit of heavy armor, but for the most part it's going to be a lot of tactical gameplay. Now, when we were playing the Chain Link game mode, it was also very fun, very infantry oriented. I believe Chain Link is pretty much just infantry focused. There are some transport vehicles, but nothing that's going to really sway the tide too much. And I think this is going to be a really fun game mode for those of you really looking for something that is infantry only. So that wraps it up for this overview of the new Propaganda map available in the Dragon's Teeth DLC. Remember to check out my other videos today, as we will be covering the other 3 maps. As always guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. This is LevelCap signing off.